Remember the 90s sitcom Grace Under Fire? This morning we are joined by the TV mom herself, Butler. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Pleasure to have you here.
It's nice being here. I'm sorry, they're making me laugh already. Hello.
Well,
and don't
good.
give me that straight face like you're not doing it either.
Why?
Look at this guy. Can you tell he would just be like a laugh riot this early in the morning? No, but he is. Hey, good morning, y'all. Hi, that's real.
What brings you to Asheville?
I lost a bet with someone that said they bet I wouldn't get up this early, and I did. I'm doing a show at the Center for Spiritual Living. Yes, me, Brett Butler. I will be there on Saturday night, and it's something a bit different. People are like, does she know that's like a church? Yes, I do, and I'm doing that Saturday. It's sort of I say coming out. You hear so many women say that. I would like to say strategically that it's about me doing psychic stuff. I'm still doing stand-up. It's okay.
All right, it's kind of a combination of the two, right?
Yes.
Stand-up and
The
psychic
ridiculous
stuff.
the ridiculous advent of mediumship in my life. Yes.
Right. This is not the mom taking care of 3 kids by herself.
No.
That
was my life with kids thrown in.
Right.
Quite. Yeah.
So here's the deal with this. You really are psychic?
I really are. Yes. Yes.
And you know people are laughing
Yes, we are. I hope so, because I would rather skeptical thinking people show up and listen attentively, just pay attention to,
right.
Than people that jump in with the goddess dresses and the dealy bobs around their head and,
right.
Sucker punched by the light,
But if they come and protest, it'll give you more attention.
That always has amused. It's, how can I put it? I'm sort of the anti-Nancy Grace.
Right.
But, having said that, the devil is dancing tonight. That was
Okay.
just, she gets so outraged.
Right, she does.
But if people are outraged, the cool part is like, I'm just fascinated by it. I just look at them and go, well, this must be important for them to feel this way.
Right.
And in a way, if they're really annoyed with me, I think they should thank me, because they function happily when they're really mad.
Let's talk about psychic abilities. So
Okay.
don't we all, to some extent, have
Yes.
some psychic abilities?
Yes.
I mean, in the past, I've had dreams, and then 48 hours, 96 hours later, they do either come true or you see the very same thing.
I love hearing a guy say this, because women, technically, this part of our brain is the intuitive part, and that's why, women work from it more
Right.
easily and less logically, and that's on paper, so don't send me your little feminist treatises. Don't make me come over there. But yes, intuition's like really important, and there are people now, I'm not one of them, with impeccable academic credentials, paying a lot of attention to the unseen psychic ability and double and triple blind studies. I am open to be tested or whatever. I am not right all the time. I can get stage fright with this thing,
Okay.
like I used to with stand-up, because
All
if you
right.
start thinking about it, you go, oh.
All right, we're going to talk more about this morning.
Sure.
Coming up. Appreciate it very much.
I knew that you were. I sensed it.
You knew I was going to interview you too, didn't you?
I did.
We made jokes about that yesterday. All right, here's the results for the show. Comedy show and audience psychic reading, 7 p.m. Asheville Center for Spiritual Living. More info, WLOS.com.
How exciting is that?
It is.
She's going to be with us all morning throughout the 6:30 half hour. So we're going to pick her brain and also find out, what else is ahead career-wise.
I
So
wonder
very
if we can ask
exciting.
her any questions
Find out what she can tell us about us.
Yeah.
That could be a dangerous game.
about the future of Jay, Holly, and Julie.
We'll have to ask.
Yeah.
We'll ask you about the future of our forecast.
Yeah,
for
not
the moment.
psychic, but I do have a lot of fancy computers that help us tell the weather today. Here's your day planner at 9 o'clock.
Look, my name's Grace. I don't care what you call me. I don't want special treatment. You guys treat me with respect. I'll treat you with respect. And if at the end of the day we all wind up in the shower together, then God love us.
That, of course, was a clip from the hit 90s sitcom Grace Under Fire. And this morning, we are joined by the TV mom herself, Brett Butler. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you. Good
First of
morning.
all, how is it to watch a clip like that?
I didn't really, I've still got that outfit. I've still got that lovely, you'll be glad to know that I wear it sometimes with a lounging robe and a big boa around my neck. I miss Charlie Halloran. He passed away like a long time ago, and he was so great. I think what was fun is I'm remembering what I felt like getting to work with real actors, because I was this comedian. They took off a stage and they throw you in a show with like people that are really good. Like my first film I did in the pilot was with John Goodman, and I just remember thinking, "Don't choke." Charlie Halloran's a terrific film and theatrical actor. Remembering from outtakes. Like one of the people there, they would make me laugh so hard that I would have to walk off camera, and I remember pinching myself so there was always someone like going, you need to hurry up, And so I would pinch myself. They made me laugh so hard. Dave Thomas was the worst. So, yeah, it was fun. It's fun to see.
That is fun. And
Yeah.
so a lot of people obviously remember you most from that. But what have you been doing, since then? You're an author as well.
I wrote a book. Well, when you get a sitcom, they ask you if you want to write a book, and I'm just kind of a lazy writer. I already had about 60 pages of that written. I'm writing another one. I sort of moved to a farm in Georgia for 4 years. No God that I believe in wanted me to suffer that much. I thought it would be a great idea if I moved away with all my animals, no TV set, 90 acres by myself, and you might have guessed I'm sort of a people person, so that was just bizarre, but it was good for me. It was good. I mean, I'm crazy about animals, but I don't want to be the chick on a hill with her chin hair growing out and 16 cats on my lap, and some unfixed dog, and me hollering at people about neutering their pets or something. And by golly, I got that close to it. Are you laughing at me or are y'all laughing?
Julie,
Hey, thank you.
cracking up
Maybe come
over
over there, Jay. You love your animals, I hear. You're a big animal girl, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
See, yeah, but you're still sane.
neuter
Be
your
very-
pets.
Very careful. And I've got Shih Tzus too, which is just like never potty training your kids, really. My mom said if
Small
you put a
dogs are
stick
trouble.
in them, they couldn't make a good mom. So,
Well, you're actually going to, after all of these journeys, and it sounds like you've had many of them, possibly will be returning to TV. What is your latest project?
I'm working with Charlie Sheen on his new show, Anger Management, on FX. I have a part that'll be on some of the shows, and I really look forward to it. Bruce Helford is the writer, and Charlie's in it. And Charlie was good enough to come to the meeting with Bruce, and they were just really nice and wanted me to be on it. And I care about Charlie a lot, and he's doing really good. And this writer's got great chops, and I think it's going to be a funny show. I play a bartender on it. Charlie plays an anger management counselor. And for those of you who wonder if Charlie and I get the irony of this, yes. And so by being a bartender on that show, I think of myself as a counselor without portfolio. Yeah.
So you're very exciting things, though.
It's fun, yeah.
And you're here in Asheville because
I
of something
love it
totally
here.
different than all of that.
I promise you guys this, I love Asheville so much, but when I leave here, I'm going to tell people that it's awful. So they don't, now the Chamber of Commerce might get mad at me, but tough, it's just too beautiful to ruin. And it's not just the vortices and everything, and the special clothing shop. I mean, I just love this place. It's really great. You've taken great care of it. And no, I could, actually, you know what, last night I was thinking, I'm serious. I was thinking, if they don't write me in that many parts, I would be happy living here. I love it here. I like life. I like where you can go and have like a real life with, decent people and bookstores and trees and things like that. Not that LA doesn't have a plethora of that, but it's just, I've been out there for like 3 months. After 90 acres on a farm and you move back to Los Angeles, I was,
A little bit of a shock.
yeah, it is.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to speak much more with you in our next half hour about what you're actually going to be doing, the performance here in Asheville, how you guys can go see her. Here's some of the information right
I'm
here.
going to go arm wrestle the Alzheimer's guy.
Okay, you guys can go do that in the back, but we'll have more with you coming up in just a minute. Jay and Julie, fantastic interview.
I'm glad she likes Asheville so much. We
She
like
does.
it too.
Yes, we do. That's why we've stayed here.
Yeah, we'll keep it a secret.
All right. Day
Can you see me walking down the street? Beatbox plays a click track to my
Welcome back. 6:61 right now. That was a clip from the hit 90s sitcom Grace Under Fire.
And this morning we have been very excited to have the TV mom herself, Brett Butler, here with us all morning long. We've been talking to you about the show, about what you've been doing since, and now I get back to why are you here in Asheville with us?
Well, I'm going to that Stingray place. First of all, I'm going to put on a tight, shiny black suit and go tickle those slimy little things. I just think that's exciting. I want to go someplace where, celebrities are always celebrities bother animals. Like, I want to swim with the dolphins and I want to ride. There's a great place actually on the north side of Asheville. You can actually ride toddlers. You just put saddles on cute little rich people's kids, and you can put your drink right there in the soft spot of their little heads and their little indigo I'm just kidding.
Nobody.
We're
They're
like,
little charter school kids.
Oh.
I'm just teasing.
Welcome to
come on,
town.
You're not even up yet.
That woke him up.
so now you know why Brett's in town, doing a big show.
Yes, I am. And my favorite things are, what's so funny? Believe me, like when I told this friend of mine who's a comedian, actually he's pretty famous, it doesn't matter who it is, and I told him about the psychic thing, he goes, "Oh, Brett," and I said, "Do you think I'm smart enough to come up with some other way to get attention?" When it first happened, and a real good friend of mine goes, "Well, you should go public with it," I said, "Why don't I just start stripping in my 50s? That might be something more elegant to do." I told like Charlie Sheen,
Yeah.
you know, it's a no-brainer to him. He's like, you know, you guys, all of you are psychic. We just have it at different levels.
So he said winner.
One person knows exactly, warlock, and I go, "No, I'd be the witch." No, you know, the letters you already get. It's so funny when somebody writes you, and you want to go sticks like glue or something, but if I can make people get upset and do that flared nostril Nancy Grace does and goes, "Britt Butler thinks," or something like that, I want to be able to give them that. I did read Kimberly, but I didn't do it like, it just happened spontaneously. We were talking in the room.
Kimberly's our producer.
She's our producer, and when I say read, it's just stuff, y'all, it's a, what?
So what'd you come up with on her?
The collective unconscious. Well, ask her if you want to, because it sounds so funny, like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this because it sounds so like, well, I intuited or I read. It sounds so precious. I just sort of have this incoming thing. It was, look, apparently psychometry is what you start with if you're going to be psychic. They have books showing people how to do this. You hold like a ring in an estate sale and you can tell the history of somebody. And that's impossible to me. But then all of a sudden I'm talking to people, and in her case, you know, I never met her before this morning. I knew it was a puppy. I described the dog exactly. I know how big he's going to get. I knew her heritage. I knew her sister was a nurse. And, but see, then that's also dropping from mediumship to just being psychic. One guy I was doing a reading for, he goes, "Well, you're just reading my mind." And I thought, I've only been doing this for like 6 months. That's still pretty good. Yeah.
Well, you're going to be doing that at the Center for Spiritual Living.
That's
You're
right.
going to be doing
Or
it.
as we go, no, I started saying, I'm like, get in trouble, like, "She's just serving Satan." No, I'm not. It's like, we used this morning.
No, you're Episcopalian.
I didn't. Yes, which means I leave people alone. Oh, gosh.
All right, 7 p.m. Saturday, Center for Spiritual Living. For more info,
Thank you.
WLOS.com.
Can I just thank you guys? You've been so much fun. I love the studio. All three of you have been so nice. She's over there doing online betting on the Super Bowl, by the way. She said.
Who's going to win, by the way?
You know, I really don't know. I feel like she does about my teams and everything.
Okay.
I love Tim Tebow, though. I love him.
Thanks for being with us.
Bless you all.
We'll be right
Thank
back.
you, Nash.